Assalamualaikum and good afternoon everyone. My name is Muhammad Saifuddin bin Abdul Latif. My metric number is 01 DKP 25F1066. So today I will present the action to be taken in the event of partial loss of intact buoyancy on a general cargo ship. The scenario involves hull damage causing flooding and a lease to port. The objective is to control flooding, stabilize the vessel, and prevent further danger. Okay, so this is my team member and scenario overview. In this scenario, the vessel strike a submerged object during a coastal voyage. The impact causes a breach in the forward cargo hold. Water begins to flood the compartment progressively, and the vessel develops a 5-degree lease to port. Although the ship is not in immediate danger of sinking, stability is compromised and immediate action is required. Objective of emergency response. The main objective of the emergency response are to control flooding and then stabilize the vessel, correct the lease, maintain buoyancy, ensure crew safety, and prevent further structural damage. Immediate breach action. The officer of the watch must immediately reduce speed or stop engines to limit water ingress. The general alarm should be sounded and the master informed. The vessel position should be plotted and nearby hazard identified. A safety message may be broadcast if necessary and damage control teams prepare. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon everyone. My name is Muhammad Akmal bin Muhammad Hafiz and my metric number is 01DKP25F1081. Today I will present about damage assessment. The first step is to assess the damage. We should identify which compartment is flood and measure the water level in hold. After that, we check the hull integrity to ensure there is no major structural damage. And last but not least, we also monitor the ship draft and trim and evaluate the rate of flooding to decide further action. Next, I will talk about the immediate containment of flooding. The first step is to close all watertight door and seal all ventilation openings. We then shut down ballast cross connection to prevent the spray of water. If necessary, we use collision mats or patch and activate the bilge system and emergency pump to remove the water. For this slide, I will talk about the correction of vessel list. If the vessel is listing, we must correct its balance. We perform counterballasting on the opposite side tanks and transfer fuel or water to stabilize the ship. We must avoid overballasting as it can affect stability. And last but not least, we continually monitor the vessel and ensure that the GM or metacentric height remain within a safe range.
In this slide, I'm gonna explain the reduced inflow of water. To reduce inflow of water, the forward draft should be reduced by trimming the vessel by the stern. The vessel's course may be altered to reduce wave impact on the damaged area. Speed should remain slow. Internal shoring should be applied and temporary hull pitching used to reduce water entry. Next, I'm gonna continue to the pumping and dewatering strategy. The main bilge pump should be started immediately. Portable pumps should be also deployed in the flooded compartment. Pump discharge must be monitored to ensure effectiveness. Backup of supply should be available. Suction strainers must be checked to prevent blockage, and sounding of the flooded space should continue. In this part, I'm gonna talk about crew safety measures. Crew safety is very important. The damage control team should master and wear proper personal protective equipment as known as PPE. Access to flooded areas should be restricted. Communication between teams must be maintained. Lifeboats should be placed on standby and structural stress must be monitored. As you can see, this part is showing us about communication and reporting. All actions must be reported to the master and company. Coastal authorities may be informed if necessary. Every action taken must be logged. Continuous update should be provided to the bridge. The vessel should also prepare for possible external assistance. At the end of the topics, I'm gonna explain about summary of key actions. In summary, the key actions are to contain flooding, correct the list using counter ballast, reduce water inflow, pump out flooded compartments, monitor stability continuously, and ensure crew safety at all times. Quick and coordinate response is essential to maintain vessel safety. And we have reached the end of today's presentation. That's all from us. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.